New Zealanders are being warned to brace for a longer and tougher recession due to China's explosion of COVID cases. It's estimated nearly 300 million Chinese have contracted the virus since restrictions were lifted last month, impacting supply chains and manufacturing, which, as Alexa Cook reports, is expected to hit the world's economy.
With China's zero COVID policy abandoned, cases there are spiralling out of control.
Up to 3/4 of staff in some Chinese factories are simply unavailable to work.
Manufacturing output is plummeting, and for the first time in 40 years, China's economic growth is likely to be at or below the rest of the world's.
There are risks that although we were already expecting a recession across the world in 2023, this recession could go longer and stronger because of how weak the Chinese economy is starting from.
The result, he says, New Zealand's recession could be worse than forecast.
We could see a harder economic hit here in New Zealand and also across the wider Asia Pacific in the early stages of this year.
Australia's Treasurer Jim Chalmers agrees, labelling China's outbreak as the largest economic risk of 2023.
There will be broader economic consequences from this quite extraordinarily large wave of COVID.
And we are in the same boat as the Aussies. New Zealand imports more than $16 billion of goods and services from China every year. So with pandemic pressure on their supply chains and manufacturing, our cost of living is likely to keep climbing.
We do worry that we might see even higher price spikes.
On the plus side, China's border reopens on Sunday.
I think it'll be really positive for the New Zealand economy because really tourism and international students were a huge part of our export earnings, and that's left a big gap in our export receipts.
Although it won't all be smooth sailing.
Yes, it'll be rocky, but we think that that'll come right.
There's an awful lot hanging on it. Alexa Cook, Newshub.